is Abu Dhabi, to Tilla Ducati. The righteous, they be trying to body like Judas Iscariot. I do this for Yeshu, and not to impress you. Anointment make the demons test you, they try to repress you. Diabolique, I'm unique, but my sin I do confess to. Though I'm guided by spirit, sometime I do express to. Cause dudes will wait till you aching, then come and take from your plate and just lay in wait to contest you. And that's word to my nephew. Straddle with different issues, battles within my tissues, grabbing for what I'll misuse if ever I get a hold. My story is never told, written but never scrolled. Scripture that paint the picture of all that's within my soul. Not all that glisten gold, I know that you heard the same. My tongue is a burning coal, spitting the written flame. Need to align my soul, so my word and my deed is the same. I need to receive in his name, like semen to leak from my vein. Back to reality, back to the block where they cop illegality. Back to the pit where they split personalities. And back to the thief and the chief principality. Back to reality, back to the time where you grind for your salary. Back to the spots where you pop for your calories. And back to your thoughts where you constantly battling. Rotten fruits in my garden cause they be snaking and slithering. Lost 2 children so far cause they got them taking this riddling. They want my head on the stake, my neck turning and swiveling. I can't make a mistake, trying to scrape up these dividends. Wifey wakes me up late, I'm nightly sweating and shivering. Worries doubling, tripling, feeling stuck as a citizen. I bet wards of the state get the same feeling. You the villain, y'all can't escape. Like Khalif Browder, he shot it all through the tape. But y'all never see the truth, do you? Only what is true to you. Let me introduce you to morals in decay. Liquor calling, lust and drawling, and that's all that's on display. Then they crawling in the water, give us all that's in your safe. Sometimes all I need is faith, but that's hard to demonstrate when you still ain't got $1 trying to get your dinner straight. Or you in the street trying to figure where you finna stay. But then it's back to reality, back to the block where they cop illegality. Back to the pit where they split personalities. And back to the thief and the chief principality. Back to reality, back to the time where you grind for your salary. Back to the spots where you pop for your calories. And back to your thoughts where you constantly battling. What is freedom? What is liberation? What is being civil? What is being part of civilization? Real spittle, is your hater's deepest pigmentation? Is it real brittle, passed on from some ancient generation? I was real little, thinking about this all in contemplation. Then it still ripple through the mind state in which I'm stationed. And I'm stating that I'm skating through the hood, it's do or die. Do some good or you could die. If you could, then you should try. You could go to meet Allah in a second, millisecond. Been a second since we died. To ourselves, through ourselves, through our shells, we experience what we call the real. But still give 10 hours for $100 bill. Gates still close in front of people who ain't never killed. Stay still in prison, innocence. Freedom, prison, innocence. If you never told truth, and you never shown truth, and you never shown where you go to seek the whole truth in it. Back to reality, back to the block where they cop illegality. Back to the pit where they split personalities. And back to the thief and the chief principality. Back to reality, back to the time where you grind for your salary. Back to the spots where you fought for your calories. And back to your thoughts where you constantly